السلام عليكم ومساء الخير عليكم في حلقة جديدة من تيك توك والزوكا. النهاردة كل سنة وانتم طيبين، نص رمضان، والحلقة النهاردة هتكون بالإنجليزي. Welcome everyone. I'm so happy to run episode number 13 by myself tonight to talk to you about the journey of AI and how we reach this level. Right now, we move from the edge of the normal calculator to the edge of the machine is thinking, machine is acting, machine is doing everything by itself. How is the story begin, and what happened, what make us reach to this level? Let's tell the story tonight, starting from what happened in the beginning of the AI era. AI starts, the concept starts in the 14th century. Between 1914 to 1915, the AI concept start machine cannot think. At that time, the machine thinking or the concept of AI was so complex because that time was the World War II. So computing power and resources was very hard to find it, but concept started. In 1956, it was the first time to start announcing the concept of AI, artificial intelligence. It was first launch of concept of artificial intelligence and what they are looking for, what they want to develop. But still, at that time, there was no much computing power which can help to make what they are thinking about. At that AI was based on predefined concepts. So the concept of AI, when they are inventing it, is the machine taking decision, machine making action. This action or this decision based on what? Based on predefined information the human have embedded this information to the machine, or based on machine learning or whatever happened after. So the beginning was like if function. If we have this condition, take this action. If we have this condition, take this action. It was all predefined, simply and easy for the machine. But at that time, to run very complicated scenarios, because if function is not one condition, it is multi conditions. So if this happen, do this. If not, go for another if, for another if. So all of these scenarios need very complicated and very strong computing and processing power to be able to handle all of these queries. And at that time, we didn't have the enough computing power. So that's why in 1950s to 70s, it was the start, the born of the AI, but it was not the booming time for them. After that, between 80s to 20s, it was the period of time which people start thinking about machine learning. If we have big amount of data and give it to the computer, so the computer can understand this data, can understand the meaning of the data, what is the trend of the data. Based on this structured data which we are giving to the computer, and he give us the conclusion, we can make a model which can think. If I give him new piece of information, what will be the result? What should be the answer of this piece of information? Okay, so in 1980s, we start hearing the word machine learning, which is different, totally different before the previous AI era. Previous AI era was if that happened, you will do this. But right now in 80s, the machine is learning from a lot of data and give us the feedback. After that, in 2010 and between 2010 and 2020, it was the revolution of big data, we start hearing about the big data word. Many of us was not understanding what is the big data, what is the value of the big data. Now we can understand it very well when we see the large language model and the generative AI. But the concept of big data, which was owned by the biggest companies in the world, like Google, like Facebook, these people have a huge amount of data about everybody, what they are doing, what they are searching for, what they are thinking about. And all of this data is converted into uh, algorithm, converted with the machine learning to understand the behavior of this person, the behavior of this company, the behavior of this um, product, how it work, people, how they are interact with it, and which give them the ability to understand the trend and predict the future. So here in this phase, we was moving very fast in the AI to predict and make the machine think smarter than before, based on the data. And we don't know what is the algorithm, which what is the result which the machine will do. It's all based on their algorithm. Okay, so until 2020, we have to have large amount of data to make machine learning, and based on this machine learning, we will have the results. Also, at this period of time, we start inventing the cloud. The cloud start in 25, yes. So in 25, we start the cloud concept, and it's become public cloud. So people start having more capabilities of GPUs who can develop more complicated algorithms and use this mechanism to build more smart models. Nowadays, nowadays is a totally conversion time. Nowadays, starting from 2020, we start hearing about new way of machine learning, something called transformation. Transformation is a new machine learning model which can understand the relation between the words. What is the when we give a full sentence to the AI, he understands what is the relation between each word in different dimension. So that's why we call it embedding the information to the machine learning tool. And based on this embedding information, we have different diversities of understanding, which call vectors. How many vectors we have, how many dimension of the data we have. Based on this embedding and vectors, we start making the transformation model. Transformation model use the huge amount of data which we found in the previous era in the big data, and start understanding from it, regardless if this data is structured data or unstructured data. And here is the power of Gen AI when it comes to the market. So right now we have the large language model, which is the Gen AI power, the generative AI, and we call it generative because it generates something which never existed before, and it's never predefined. Only the machine who predict the next word, not us, not predefined engineers. So this is the power of the machine learning in the current era. So this is a story of the machine learning, and let me give you in quick my personal story. I am Ahmed Abdelaziz. I started my career in technology 1 decade back, like 10 years back, and I'm not coming from tech background. I'm totally coming from business and commerce background, but luckily I moved to technology, which is my passion. When I started my career 10 years back, I was so lucky in 2015. It was the start of the cloud computing. Cloud computing was a new innovation in the business era at 2015, 10 years back, and people start adopting it and discovering it while I was entering the technology world. I don't know much about technology, so I decided to start the latest of what we have in the market. I decided to start the cloud technology, which I was very lucky to start studying cloud at that time because it helped me a lot to be ahead in any discussion with IT manager, with colleague, with anyone. They don't know much about cloud because it is really new, and I'm knowing new information, not about networking, not about security, not about hardware, because everyone have this experience. For me, I was only expert in cloud. The others, I know abbreviations and I know what they are doing, but I don't know deep details. What I sell and what I communicate about is the cloud, is what is the latest technology in the market. I was so lucky at that time because I, you know, I ride the wave. I was one of the people who um, become very fast learner about cloud, and I make one of the biggest deals happen in Kuwait. It was moving of one of the big names to Microsoft Azure, and at that time there was no much customers doing this. So it was big achievement for me and big push to move to the next level. In my next level, I moved to Qatar, and I was selling with one of the biggest Microsoft partners. It was the biggest. We use ICT. We use controlling most of the Qatar market. So it was a great opportunity to discover more with my customers, to go for extra mile for the technology. So I adopt cloud with many customers in different projects, in different aspects. And at that time of period, which was like 2019 to 2020, 2021, within these 2 years, we started the AI projects. I was so lucky because I was in Qatar, which was one of the very start initiative countries to adopt AI. We start adopting AI in 2019. It was one of the biggest tenders happen in Qatar, which was called TASMO. They have a vision to make national AI, a nation of AI in Qatar. It was very good step to learn use cases of AI. But still, at that time, the AI is based on machine learning. The AI is based on a lot of data. So to make an AI project, you need a data engineers, you need an experts in data science, which is very complicated mathematics and statistics, data engineers to store this data, make sure it's secure, make sure the data velocity is simple so we can embed new data and get information out of it simply. So at that time, the projects of the AI, it was very costly and very complicated. After this period of time, in 2021 or 2020, 2021, we get introduced to ChatGPT, which was the huge revolution in the AI era. ChatGPT, it's not just the generative AI introduction. It is the first touch of each and every person on the planet with the AI. The AI, we was hearing about it before because it's only happening in military, in big government companies, in telecommunication companies. It's not happening with normal human being. Now, every person is using AI, using the ChatGPT in daily actions. I'm using every email I'm sending, I'm checking with ChatGPT. Every post I'm putting on any social media, I'm checking with ChatGPT. Not only ChatGPT, the concept. We have ChatGPT, we have Grok, which very smart and very fast model and accepting a lot of data comparing with ChatGPT and Gemini. It's accepting more data. And we have Gemini, we have DeepSeek, we have a lot of models. Use whatever you want, but make sure to get the benefit of AI and the flavor of the power of AI. Nowadays, each and every one of us can start using the AI as a personal. You can make AI doing posting for you on LinkedIn. It's very easy, and you can do the steps by yourself. You will give him that I want to post for 10 days about these subjects, and every post should be contain short or long post, and design a photo for every post. This kind of prompt is an automation. If you create this prompt and you are professional of خلاص, you don't change the prompt. The prompt is professional enough to give you the accurate answer in each time. So at that time, you are not just user, you are a developer. Why? Because you created an AI application. You created a way of posting for LinkedIn using the AI. So, what will be the next step? What can be my opportunity when I start using ChatGPT for smart action in my daily life, which give me the power? Let's give another example. Let's give an example of a doctor. Doctor, he's writing prescriptions every day and he's meeting a lot of patients. Imagine a smart doctor passionate about technology decided that every prescription he will write it down, he will take a photo for it. And every patient case summary, he will keep it in his system, in his document, whatever. So he have the patient summary and he has a prescription. And he's used to embed this information to the generative AI every day. Every day, I'm telling him that I'm meeting this patient, and this was the case, and this was the prescription. After 5 days, the patient come back to him and telling him, Doctor, my situation is going worse. It's not coming better. What I can do? So he changed the medicine for him. And he takes these updates and give it to the AI model and give him the new prescription, the new medicine. After 3, 4 days, the patient come back to the doctor. Alhamdulillah, I'm feeling much more better right now, and the new medicine make a huge effect on me. So here is a doctor who will update his model that after 4 days, the patient come back and he's good based on the second medicine, which I give it to him, and he's feeling better right now. Imagine the doctor is doing this with, let's say, yani, to be honest, patient information is very confidential. It should not go to the public AI tools. So let's assume we are using a closed AI tool. Yani we are using ChatGPT, but the private ChatGPT, which not giving taking our information and give it to public. So this information within a month to ChatGPT. Now this ChatGPT, the doctor. He's a doctor in himself in this area of a specialty of the doctor. So if tomorrow I have a new case and this case come and I write what is happening about the case, what is the situation, and I write it down to ChatGPT, he will be able to give me suggestions what to do within the 1 month experience. What if I'm uploading 1 year experience? So the AI will be very smart and very dedicated to give you the right prescription. Now I'm a doctor, but I created a model, AI model, which simulating my experience, simulating my knowledge and experience within this year. After a year, I can very simply using any tool of development and create just website, and this website is my AI doctor. So anyone go ask him about my speciality and he will give me the feedback as I am giving the feedback. So now I am a doctor, but I'm a developer. I created a new opportunity to create an AI model, an AI doctor, replicating what I'm thinking about. This is the power of current AI opportunities. we are taking a use case of a doctor, we can take a lot of use cases as an engineer, as a marketeer, as a salesperson, inputting his data to the AI and giving him the results. Keep the AI updated of what you are doing. You can do this by different ways. You can do this manual, you can automate this, and you can build your own model. Currently in Dubai, I'm staying here in Dubai. I'm seeing many people are creating their own AI model. After tomorrow, we will have very interesting session with one of my AI engineers friends. She's AI engineer for more than 10 years and working on the deep kind of data with different diversities of data and data cleaning, data, doing all the data science work, doing all the AI work. So she have very good hand-on experience. Because of the current wave and current flexibility of the AI models, she's creating her AI bot. She's replicating herself in an AI bot, which can help her in many things. If the AI bot can understand how you are posting on LinkedIn, he will do it for you. If the AI bot can understand how you are answering to people, he will do it for you. So try to make your own bot, try to make your own secured large language model or secured ChatGPT. Whatever he will learn from you, he will be able to communicate and give you a feedback. Here is the story of the generative AI or the AI in general. Since we start till we reach the Gen AI, nobody knows what will be happening in future. Future for me is scary, and for everyone should be scared because we don't know what will be happening. We don't know what will be the future of AI. So I need your engagements. If you have a questions, if you have, you don't know how to start, you don't know how to build, if you have an idea, anything, we can help. We are here. We are doing this TikTok just to share knowledge. This is our core value. We need to share knowledge. We need to share valuable information to everyone to be able to build his future. We are at Sahaba Club sharing a lot of valuable information in different channels. We have first my LinkedIn channel. I'm sharing my LinkedIn link. You can follow me. I'm posting a lot about AI, and it's not just for the purpose of posting, it is for the purpose of sharing knowledge, sharing piece of information with any passionate person about technology. And we have our own YouTube channel, which contain all of our videos. Our TikTok, we have this episode number 13, and we will have 15 episodes this Ramadan, inshallah. So all of the episodes will be available between mixed English and Arabic episodes. All of them will be available in the YouTube channel. You can check them, get piece of information from each episode, and it will help you grow faster and more stable. And last thing, our Facebook page. We have our community on Facebook, which most of it into Arabic, but people like to learn into Arabic, and that's what we are doing. We are translating the technology into Arabic. Every video we are posting, it will be translated on YouTube. So you can attend the English video, you can read the translation to understand the full context, and we are helping you to grow. Please feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn, on Facebook. I will be so happy to help. Okay, we have a question here. Okay, amazing. Thank you, Sidra, for your question. You are asking, what do you think about agent AI? Agent AI is no more than what we are explained. If I'm a doctor and I'm building my own AI, which can give me the right answer based on what I give inputs, it is an agent AI. It is an agent AI to give piece of information. But if this agent AI, I will configure it to connect with my medical health system, which I input the data. And I ask him, once I give him the new use case, he go connect with my system, CRM or medical information system, and put the data in organized way, put full accurate organized data on my CRM. This task is taking time for everyone. Me as a salesperson, I'm doing this every day. I have every opportunity, I have an updates about it. So I have, once I finish a meeting, it's Teams meeting. So I have the conclusion. I have to update this on my CRM. Now we have the agent AI. We can use one of the agents and we can create our agent, which very simple. It is a matter of automation tool, large language model we are using, like ChatGPT, and creates a flow. We will connect the automation tool with my CRM system, and I have my input screen, which I give the input to ChatGPT. He converts this input to the accurate data, which should be embedded in the CRM, and he embed the information in CRM. This is a sample of the agent AI, which the new buzz right now. However, it's very simple. It is what we configure our AI tool to do. So the difference between the normal ChatGPT or the normal generative AI and the agent AI is only about he's doing action, not just giving answers. We have another question from my friend Ahmed Ali. He's asking about Menace AI and the future of agent AI. Okay, so everybody focusing on agent AI. I didn't try Manus yet, but I saw different videos of people trying it. It's really magic. It's really magic. Imagine that you have an agent. This Manus AI is predefined a generative agent. So I can go and ask him to create a landing page for me for Sahaba Club. I want to create a landing page for Sahaba Club, and I give him all the information about Sahaba Club, asking him the target to show our values, to make a bottom for subscription. Once he go for this bottom, he go for form, he fills a form, and he's being part of the community. So this task, if I give it to ChatGPT, he will reply back to me by the steps how to do it. But Menace AI or Agent AI, he will do the landing page for me. He will give me the final code, and even he will be able to publish the landing page. So this is the value of the Agent AI. Thank you very much, Ahmed, for your. You get impressed. Expect what will be happening in future. It will be much more crazy in future, and we are expecting that AI. Unfortunately, let's talk about in the last minute. Let's talk about very important subject. Many people saying that AI is bad because it will take a lot of vacancies, it will take a lot of jobs from humans. It's true. It's I'm 100% agree about this. Now we see call centers from 100 employee in the call center, they are 20, which means 80% of the employees changing their job because of the AI. Now we can see in customer service and operation, whatever number of team I need, I can reduce it minimum half because of the AI. So the current time to change into the AI model, we have to adopt this to expand and make us more powerful and more stronger to apply our job description or what is required from our job in faster and more accurate way using AI before the AI come and replace you. Thank you very much for tonight episode. It was in quick. I do it myself. Tomorrow you will have very special guest, and he is very expert in development and coding. And it will be in Arabic episode, inshallah. See you tomorrow, and thank you very much for your time.